I haven't hosted in a while. This is
Hello.
fun trip. Hello. So this is our.
Does the audience remember my name? I mean my
Eric-
voice. Oh, you can't tell.
Okay, so we have a returning person. Thank you. She invited herself onto the podcast again.
Excuse me.
Her name is Erica. She. What was your favorite Disney movie again? I forgot.
Frozen.
Frozen. Oh yeah, I still haven't seen that.
No, Mulan's better.
What was my favorite color again?
Oh, I know yellow.
Yay, you remember that?
Yeah, yellow, and you like lemon cakes.
Yeah, lemon tart.
Okay, great. So, we're doing this topic this week on stressing less because it's in theme with ARC, and we're an ARC organization, and we will get killed if we don't talk about it. So, we're also here with Jelena.
Hello.
Yep, a regular. We're also joined by two new people. Can they reveal themselves?
I'm Angela.
Hi, I'm Anthony.
Great. And what business do you have doing here? Being here, sorry.
We just heard about how cool Blitz was and just wants to be part of it.
And I like talking about myself.
Yes, that's good. We want people to talk about themselves.
We've been talking about doing a podcast for like years, so like.
Can we do a podcast? Collab with APRS?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Advertising Public
Do it.
Relations Society.
Wait, so are you the what exec are you? Are you the like
I'm a HR director.
HR director?
Yeah, I'm careers director.
I'm
And we
just
have-
the president here.
Are you actually?
Yes.
Yeah, featuring on the Blitz UNSW podcast.
Oh my god! Oh my
I
god!
have a guest speaker on today.
We love APRS, guys.
Yeah, best society in UNSW.
Second best society
Take over.
What's the first?
after Blitz, of
Oh.
course.
Blitz isn't really a society. Though.
Yeah.
You're right. We're more like a volunteer organization, but
Organization.
student organization. Okay. Cool. Anyway, so how's everyone's like uni term going? Have you guys been stressed, or have you guys enjoyed, the ride that is 3 assessments every week?
Oh, no, I hate it. I want to. I'm so stressed out.
Yeah.
But I feel like we've gotten through the hardest assessments.
Yeah, definitely.
So I feel like right now we're just like really burnt out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's me.
We don't have that many left for
Yeah.
media students,
We've got, like,
which is good because we
3?
don't have assignments during the exam week.
We don't have finals as well.
Yeah, we don't have finals, so we just have assignments. But
Oh,
we did
okay.
have like pretty high weighting ones like a few weeks
Yeah.
ago, which
They
was
were
very
all
stressful.
unnecessarily difficult, right?
Wait, what do you
Yeah.
guys? So I know I know what you
What do
you
I study?
study.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
Media communication
Yes, and
and commerce.
yes.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, and in commerce, I don't know what your major is though.
Marketing.
Is it marketing? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I do marketing as well.
Wow,
feel
we're
like every
so
comment-
similar.
See, we have. No one cares.
Excuse me?
What's the sign that I'm stressed?
Because you're too happy.
I'm too happy.
No, some people's coping
What does that mean?
mechanism is like, you're so happy you try to hide the stress.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
Yeah, that's what
You
I-
smile through the pain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Fake it till you make it, right?
And you're smiling an awful lot today.
I mean,
She does that.
I'm just saying, hey, I relate to you. It's
exactly.
like,
I feel like it's half smiling through the pain, and like I'm excited. I love doing stuff like this. I'm like,
okay, anyways. So, like, how much of your time do you actually allocate to not doing uni or society work? Is it like,
I feel like
How-
I don't really allocate my time. I just feel like when I want a break, I take a break.
I feel like
what's a break for you then? Like, is that a complete day off that you allocate to yourself?
I feel like it's like I try to do like work for like 40 minutes and then I take like a 10-minute break or something like that.
10-minute break.
Like a balance,
Yeah, I feel like I take too many breaks, so no, I'm just like kind of chilling. I don't get stressed too easily, so
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's
I
another
just-
breed.
yeah, I just take it easy. A bit too easy at times, but
What kind of
But he gets good marks.
good
Oh,
marks? Well, then that's why you're not
questionable.
stressed.
Questionable, but
You have nothing to be stressed about.
no, not like that. But no, I'm just like all about enjoying life this year, taking it easy in life, taking it easy in uni. I'm in my 3rd year. Stuff are getting serious, but still just chilling,
And then soon you'll be in a grad role.
Yeah.
And you have to find a
But
real
that's
job.
the future. That's future me to worry about.
That's future you. Also, you kind of like deflect your current responsibilities to future yourself.
Future.
This is what you do as well, Jelena.
Yeah, I make sure that my future me does some work eventually.
Yeah. But I think it's good to like enjoy your present
That's so
moment,
true.
like because you're gonna like if you don't think about your present and just think about the future all the time, I feel like you're like missing out on the good opportunities right now.
I just feel like you should live in the moment.
Yeah.
Like the future's like
I agree.
in the future. You should live in like the time you're in right now.
I see.
'Cause you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
you might not be here
right.
tomorrow, and then you're gonna
That's-
regret like doing the things
Like you
that
might not see me
you
tomorrow
haven't done.
because I might be dead.
I never see you anyways, so it's
Excuse me.
it's pretty normal.
That's because you don't come to uni.
I do. I come to uni like every day.
No, you don't. Do you actually?
Yeah.
Do you actually?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm here like most days.
I come on Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah, I come Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Actual.
Yeah,
He's
it's
just
just
been avoiding
you've
you.
no, it's just you're never.
Sorry, I'll make sure I catch up with you.
Sure. Okay. Cool.
I feel like I don't have free time. Like literally, all my friends hate me because I can never hang out. Because I feel like I give up my like social life to do societies, but like I enjoy it. Like it's fulfilling. So
Giving yourself your social life to do worse.
that's true. But I feel like I have a break when I go on TikTok and I sleep. But I just like sleep late.
Oh
So-
God. When do you just what's everyone's sleep schedule here? Okay. Okay, let's
It's
go
really
around.
bad.
Everyone point on the count of 3. Point at the person who you think has the worst sleep schedule here. 3, 2, 1. You're
I know.
so we have
like-
most people pointing at
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Like
you
When do you sleep?
usually I try to get to bed before 1, but recently it's been like 3,
Steve is
4
like, that's not
a.m.
even late.
No, this past like 3 weeks, it's
comment.
been like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., which isn't good. And then I wake up at like 7. So, I mean, it's still like what, 4 hours, 3 hours? Like,
That's good. Yeah.
Sleeping, and that is on a schedule.
Yeah.
So it is a sleep schedule.
yeah, it's not like I'm not. I'm sleeping, and like I like to say I sleep when I sneeze because that's when I close my eyes.
So do you count those?
Sleep is 40 winks.
Are you sneezing for 3 hours in a row? Is that how you sleep?
Probably. Let's just.
Right. Well, so I've been sleeping for the past week. I've slept at 9 a.m. and woken up at 1
kidding.
for a few days. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Did you say 9 a.m.?
9 a.m. Yes.
And then you sleep at 1 p.m.
No,
I mean,
I know.
you
I
wake
wake
up at
up
1
at
p.m.?
I wake up at like 1
Wow.
to come to do this outdoors podcast.
How many hours is that? I don't math.
I can't anymore. I love how people are actually using their fingers to count.
That's a good part of the video. You can't see us like using
Yeah.
our fingers for math.
No exposing.
Yeah, I do
Yeah, I need
media,
my beauty
sorry.
sleep, so I sleep at 12. Well, yesterday I slept at 12, but usually I try not to sleep above 12, like
What's-
after 12.
I just find it funny how like when I was younger, I'd be like, oh my god, it's 10 p.m. and I'm still not asleep. And now I'm like 12, that's so early. Good on you.
Yeah, because I feel like in the morning if I sleep too late, I feel so tired.
Oh yeah.
Because you didn't have responsibilities as a kid. You can just sleep whenever, do whatever you want.
That's true. I think when I was younger, I just didn't sleep because I was like, what, on YouTube? That's what, like all the lifestyle gurus, that's all, I always like would spend hours just watching them.
Well, now you can sleep to go away from your responsibilities. Right?
That's true.
That's what I do.
Wow.
Just escape the problems. That's
Yeah.
why sleep and TikTok literally, that's how I get away from everything. I'm just like, if I'm on TikTok, don't disturb me.
I see.
Do you want to plug your TikTok here?
Oh my god, yeah.
Actually off.
Yeah, guys, follow APRS at UNSW.
Boo.
On the TikTok.
No,
I
no,
follow-
no, no.
I
We do not endorse cross promotion.
No, we do because I run it and we got 70k on one video. So,
70k.
We
yeah.
actually follow Blitz on TikTok, and you guys follow us.
Oh, sweet.
I like your videos.
Okay.
When I'm like on the account, I always like all the, like the Blitz
Thank
videos.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. See, we don't get enough appreciation
Yeah.
around here. That's why I stress all the time.
You need
No
more
one likes to-
appreciation. Yeah. Why like? What about all like the fun like Blitz? Like I feel like
No, she pitched it very well to us. Like after, like before, like I just wanted to join. Oh my god.
Oh,
Like,
really?
See, I'm really good at pitching to clients.
To clients.
Yeah.
These clients.
I feel like
Career.
we deserve more hype. Like we're like fun, but like businessy kind of society.
Can I? So this has gone super off tangent. I feel like half our members are in APRS.
Oh, APRS is
Oh
like
yeah, Kaching, Pin.
Ching,
Yeah.
Pin,
Love you.
Ari,
Ariana.
everyone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ariana.
Oh, like
Yeah.
that's in Digisoc. It's literally just made up of
APRS
APRS
people.
Yeah, APRS and MarkSoc, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
my gosh.
So we'll be taking
Any love for the team?
They're taking over the world.
Yeah. Taking
Not
over
with Erica in
UNSW.
charge.
He's president right now. Co-pres.
You're-
Right?
Yeah, she
Wait a
is.
second.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, but I'm Anthony's president.
Oh, that's true. I'm
Yeah.
actually not the president. Everyone's the president of me. We
Oh.
have a flat hierarchy here at APRS.
Oh no. Well, I'm the dictator at Blitz, so we have a very rigid hierarchy here.
Guys, sign up.
Sign up, guys. Sorry. Okay. This is embarrassing. What are your names again? I forgot.
I'm Angela.
Angela.
Anthony.
Anthony. What was your name? Erica. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, I'm really bad at names as well. Like, if
He
someone.
doesn't know my name right now.
Do you ever forget to listen? Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget to listen when someone says their name because I'm thinking of the next thing I'm gonna say.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, how do I continue this conversation? Then I forget to listen to their names. I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm always like, hey, girl. Like, what's up?
I was trying to point it to you. I just didn't know your name. I was like, you. Like,
You.
what's up?
Speak.
Yes.
Talk now.
What was your name? You haven't spoken at all.
Never introduced myself. Yeah, my name's Lily. My name's Lily, but basically I was gonna ask, how do you then find out their names without saying?
You
what's
ask
your
them for their
name?
Facebook. You'd be like, hey, add your Facebook, add your Insta, add your LinkedIn if you want to be that person.
But what if their name isn't in the Insta?
Isn't. Then they're
that's the problem.
strange. They're very weird
Yeah.
people.
What you do is you make it really nice. Like, oh my god, man, that's such a cute. You know what? Can I call you Dolphin from now on? That's so cute. That's really cool. No, I had this issue with my friend. She has 1 billion accounts across all platforms. Every one of those is a different name. So she has 5 different aliases, and
my God.
I've given up. It's just alternating between Seal, Fabelin, Robin, I don't know, you over there, get over here.
Get over here, you. That thing.
No, you can also ask them to spell their name, but then if they have a name like Bob, then it's well, then you're just a dumb person who doesn't know how to spell Bob.
I think what you do is you just appreciate the name. So you just be like, oh, I really like your name. What was it again?
Oh yeah, but then
Don't
that
like it
doesn't
if you
work.
remember the name. Yeah, if you
Anthony.
Okay, Jelena, ask her a question. Oh, by the way, this is Christine. We've just met her today.
She's a new Blitz member.
All right. How do you unwind? How do you stress less?
So, I think as a 5th year student with a bit of experience, I guess managing workloads and stuff. I think for me, drinking tea helps a lot with winding down.
What type of tea?
I'm really into green tea.
Oh
And
yeah,
especially, I
matcha.
think matcha tea.
Oh yeah.
that
I'm
would
doing
be
some
my
matcha this morning. All right, let's go. Who are your favorite artists? Because we got one artist here, and you're also a bit of an artist, I guess. Favorite artists, drawers, painters, stuff like that.
Can you go first?
I'm going really cliche, but Claude Monet and
Solid pick.
and I know he's so overrated. Everyone says he's overrated, Van
Van
Gogh.
Gogh.
Yeah, but
They're,
he's so nice. So,
beautiful.
Yeah.
To the
Yeah.
exhibition.
Yeah, I have. It's actually pretty good. It's a cool interactive.
Are you-
Say actually.
The Van Gogh Live?
Actually.
Yeah.
Actually, okay, time for me to have a rant.
Okay, go.
Van Gogh Live, absolutely atrocious. Waste of my money. And
That's so opinionated.
it is completely against what Van Gogh would have wanted. Okay, I think.
What's his
How
philosophy?
do you know
Look.
what Van Gogh was?
Yeah, what's his
Look,
philosophy?
I see. Look, this is my interpretation of his art. Okay, but Starry Night, that influential piece of work that he did.
And the song, but
Yeah,
by John.
Starry.
What's his name? John McClane. He
It's
made
McCain. Or,
John McCain? No, John.
no, John McCain's a presidential guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck. Who did that song? It's a great song.
Yeah. Okay, go on though.
Anyway, but Starry Night, it is a picture painted, and the emotion within the painting is expressed in its stillness. You got all the lines and all the fluidity, and it's in a still painting. When you have this is also my complaint with Loving Vincent, the movie, which illustrates all his drawings. It's fucking stupid. It's shit.
Does it make
Anyway.
it move?
Yeah, it makes it move. Van Gogh
well-
Live is just an exhibition of a PowerPoint slideshow that costs $40.
It sucks.
So, against stock music.
Wellness week, welfare week.
Welfare.
Listen, I'll tell
Money
you what.
to old people.
Everyone that listens to this podcast is probably able to get Centrelink payments.
Dude,
Please
I
do it.
tried.
I
I
have
Yeah,
tried. Do you have it? How
No,
much do you
It
get?
takes like forever, but it's worth
Yeah,
it.
it
'cause
takes
it's free
months.
money from the government.
But
I
couldn't
can't
get it.
get
I
it.
applied for it,
How many
and
jobs
they
do you have?
rejected
No,
me.
it's because my parents.
I think because
some
my
of
parents earn
parents,
too
so
much
I
money.
They have
like,
too much money.
yeah, like
Yeah.
their tax return
I don't
is.
know.
You're making spank.
just
You're
lie.
making S bank.
I mean, you know.
Tax evasion
just
sounds
lie.
good. Sounds
Just
good.
wait, just get another bank account with a different bank and then figure it out. There's so many loopholes.
But I
I'm
feel
not gonna do any of them because I'm
No,
scared.
Shakira's a fat doll bludger. She just doesn't get a
But,
job. Like, she
yeah.
doesn't need the loopholes because she doesn't have a job.
Yeah, I'm unemployed.
How much do
Oh.
you get per month or week?
Ooh.
Per month is like 900.
Nice.
No way! I don't get that much.
I get 450. I get 450 each
Holy
fortnight.
shit!
What?
Wow, really?
Yeah.
How much?
And he works bloody 2 jobs as well.
Don't say that.
Centrelink, get this man.
Centrelink, get
Carl
this
can
man.
see this. He
Okay.
lives in.
Have you guys
Listen.
applied for Dine and Discovery?
Yes,
Yeah, I
I
got
have.
it.
I
Oh.
don't
I don't
know
know.
how to use it.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't. Yeah, we.
Yeah.
We're planning to go to the zoo. Well, Carl didn't want to go to the zoo.
I don't wanna go to the zoo.
But the zoo is
I'd hang out
like
with monkeys.
an option.
I would hang out with the monkeys.
Oh, gorilla the spinner.
You know what I mean?
Orangutan.
Orangutan.
You know, you learn, you evolve, you adapt,
Yeah.
and you just, that's
You
it.
know, Oh, sorry. Continue. Oh, I was gonna say that MSG is actually. You know how everyone thinks it's actually really bad for you. It's not. It's
just
actually
salt,
because
right?
it's a racist complaint. So since I think it was in America, there was popping like a lot of Asian Chinese restaurants, and it became super popular. But then this white American ate from them, left, and wrote a complaint saying that he's getting all these headaches, diarrhea, stomach aches, and he was stated that he did like this fake research saying that MSG from
Yeah, I
Chinese
saw that.
restaurants are really bad for you. And then a lot of Asian restaurants started like declining in sales and stuff like that. And then so they even had to put up signs saying that MSG they don't use MSG in their food and
But
stuff like
Also,
that.
MSG is not even bad.
The
for you.
guy
not
that
even
made the
bad.
review was a professor, so I'm pretty sure he made a
Yeah.
journal about it.
Yeah.
And because I read it somewhere, and
That's
it was
really
in
interesting.
rivalry for another professor, so
Yeah.
he just did it out of spite.
Yeah.
And then it
That-
caused all this.
There's this really interesting
these
story. I
problems.
was watching this interview with Freddie Gibbs. Do you guys know who Freddie Gibbs is?
No.
Okay, Freddie Gibbs is this rapper, but he was talking about how, you know how marijuana and cannabis are the same thing. Can I say this on the podcast?
I think so.
I'm not talking about
It's
like I'm
legal
not
in
talking about
Canberra.
I'm not talking about doing like. The,
Oh,
you know,
then
like-
if it's like informative, I
It's
think it's
informative.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, the marijuana and cannabis are the same thing. It was called cannabis for a very long time, and the cloth industry, back I can't remember when, probably 50, 60 years ago, was really like it was a monopolized. It was just cloth, you know, in America, and there was a new discovery that hemp and hemp cloth, like the material that you could make out of hemp, was a lot cheaper to produce and better, more sustainable and stuff like that. And hemp, if everyone knows, marijuana like grows from hemp. There's two in one and the same. And so one of the guys, I need to research it more, but one of the guys that had monopoly in the cloth industry renamed hemp leaves and the cannabis, renamed it, called it marijuana, and started a propaganda kind of cycle, and got the local governments to ban the use and production of marijuana. He didn't do it because of the drug. He did it because he wanted cloth sales to stay.
That's very
Yeah,
interesting.
stay. He wanted to keep the monopoly in cloth, and
Yeah.
so the only reason, one of the main reasons why marijuana, and like the governments didn't know what the hell they were doing. People were taking marijuana, like people were, it was legal, right? Until they renamed it to marijuana, but only because of the cloth industry. It had nothing to do with the drug, and then, they started utilizing this. I think it was like African American man raped a woman on marijuana, and so they used that as a scapegoat for banning the use and production of marijuana, which was only due to the cloth industry
Yeah.
wanting to keep profits up.
That's the same with like diamonds. because they've so there was actually diamonds are actually not like
Yeah, I've
supposed to
heard of
be
that.
super valuable because you can now actually artificially make them and you can't tell the difference between an artificially made diamond and one
Like
that's
cubic
mine.
zirconium?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah, and so it's because that marketers had made this. I forgot what's the term for it, but they made this ideology that diamonds are super precious and everything, and they connected like social values and cultural values to it, and that's why diamonds.
So do you see that one Adam ruins everything thing?
Which
Did
one's
you
that
see
one?
that? Oh, that was
No.
the video. Like this guy talks about it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like there's no because they try and limit the supply
Yeah.
to make it like more expensive, but there's like
It's not-
there's no limited supply.
It's like how, like, heroin and speed were given to soldiers in World War II to keep them
to keep
awake.
them awake,
It's
yeah.
like it's the same deal. They came home, they stopped taking drugs, but then it's just these people never went back to using heroin or
Oh,
meth
really?
or speed. Yeah, they didn't. It's like lab rats. If you put there's this.
Oh, I've seen that,
I think
yeah,
it's
yeah.
another Stanford experiment. Stanford does some crazy stuff, man. We'll search up any Stanford experiment they do. Stanford University, like the prison experiment.
Yeah. I know that one as well.
Stanford prison experiment. We'll talk about that in a different time. But they put rats in by themselves, like rats by themselves in a cage with a bottle of like just water, and then like a tube. They drink the water, and there was one with
feeder.
meth. By themselves, rats would have some water, and they have some meth, and they'd be like, "Holy shit, this is really cool." They keep going back to the meth because it's an accompaniment. They were like isolated in a cage by themselves, and they got addicted. Then they decided to put all the rats together, in a little happy rat family.
With like a furniture and stuff.
With furniture and like a wheel and like
That's cute.
it was a change in environment, right? So the environment was isolated for one rat. They didn't have any sorry, I got hay fever. They didn't have any furniture, nothing to do apart from either drink water, eat food, walk around, or have meth. So they decided, wow, meth is pretty cool. So they had meth. Then, different environment. It's a change of environment. And I think this is the real issue when it comes to drugs. It's an environmental thing. It's your surroundings and what the stigmas and the environment around you has a major effect on your use of drugs. They put all these rats, let's say 10, in a cage together with, like you said, the furniture, the little wheel that spins around, the tubes and stuff, bottle of water, bottle of meth, food. Rats tried meth and they kept with the water. They just used water. When they were in groups, the meth wasn't enticing because they had social interactions and an enjoyable, inclusive environment.
I see.
So they didn't get addicted. They didn't die from meth. They didn't overdose because the other rat, I can't remember if it died or something, but it got addicted. It kept using it. Poor rat, addicted to
R.I.P.
meth. R.I.P. that
Rat.
rat. You know what I mean? So like, it's an environmental thing. But like, that's the thing with like, it's just all this propaganda that gets created, and it's the change in environment, change in
That
social
with
cues.
everybody, like with Western and Eastern countries, like what is normal here is not normal.
Yeah.
The norm is different everywhere, and it's due to social upbringings and environments. The whole nature versus nurture thing. Do you know what I
Nature
mean?
versus nurture, yeah. I think a lot of it is
I think about that all the time.
yeah, I don't think, humans are born with a set kind of mental idea. We know as children how to stay afloat in the water. We know, what's good, what's bad. We learn how to crawl by ourselves, and like other animals have that instinct. It's that natural instinct. But the way we're brought up and our environment, I think, has an extremely large and valuable impact on our identity and our
morals.
Everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so like, if you had nature and nurture on a scale, so there's nature on one side, on the left side, and nurture on the right side, and you're in the middle, you can go between, like, it's out of 10, right? You could go this way to nurture, so there's more nurture and there's more nature. Which way do you think you'd go?
What do you mean? That We don't get to choose though, right?
No, but like,
No, what
but
do you
like, how
think?
much,
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
for other people,
Like, how much
for
do you think
a
your
human.
biology is a relation to yourself, or how much do you think the environment is?
I feel
why
it's
you are?
more environment. I'm
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
you know, like a +2.
Plus two to environment,
Yeah,
yeah.
+2.
Yeah.
Because
It's out of
you're
10.
sitting at 0, and you can go that way 10 or that way 10.
Oh, then I'm like +4. I'm like
Yeah.
a +4, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
4, 5.
What about
Yeah.
you guys?
Oh, 100%. Like, I think nurture all the way. Like, but that's the thing, you know, some people are brought up in an amazing family, but then become serial killers. It's like, well, what's the deal then? But that could be due to lack of empathy, brought up in a rich household, or, you know, all these different factors.
As well,
Yeah.
like if your race as well, and what country you live in.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
feel as though it has a big impact.
How do you feel like, Shakira, how do you feel like your ethnicity has affected your growth in Australia?
Well, I know for myself, I'm South Asian. By the way, you can't really see my face, but I don't really know. Being
They were looking over at us. Some
Oh.
weird suited people looking at us.
I know for a lot of people, it's for a lot of other South Asian people, it's kind of difficult. But I'm second gen, not first gen. First gen people had a lot harder because it was really hard to it's semi hard to understand South Asian culture if you're not really from there. It's very like conservative in a way. We got a lot of rituals and stuff, but I never really got bullied. But I was very self-conscious. As well as that, I'm Muslim. So that's like another major factor. Because when you tell somebody, even now, like the whole room kind of just like, oh, okay, cool. And in my brain, I'm like, okay, now I shouldn't have said anything because now they're going to see me in a different light. And that's happened in like every way. I'd always try and be like, oh, let me like subtly shimmy it in. But if someone like will straight up ask, it's like very awkward. But I don't think, yeah, 100% it's affected me. And I'm always like whenever I go to a restaurant, like this happened a couple of months ago, but I was at a restaurant in a particular area, and my mum and my older sister are much more lighter than I am, like significantly lighter
Lighter
than I
as in
am.
skin colour?
Like lighter skin color.
Okay, yeah.
And in this restaurant, there was just full of white people. There was no person of color, and I felt really uncomfortable, and I hated myself for it because I went in there and everyone was like looking at me, but not my siblings, like not my sister and my mum, because they could like pass.
When was this?
Like a couple of months ago.
Oh, okay.
And I was just like, I
Wow.
really want to leave because I feel like judgment, but I went to like Rose Bay. I was like one of the only like person of color. And Muslim person at my school, but I never felt that.
Yeah, did you feel like ever
not
pressured?
at all.
No.
But in like a new environment, and
It
they
can
were
feel
all
daunting,
like
yeah.
adults, I'm just like, I'm worried something's gonna happen to me. And I'll talk about this with my friends, and they're like, oh, that's a bit weird. And I talk about it with my sister, like, that's strange. But then with my other friend, she's got like African heritage. She's from Ghana, and she was like, oh my god, that happens to me as well. Like whenever I'm at a restaurant, because her mum is white, but she's dark skinned. And she's just like, yeah, I also feel that way whenever I go to a restaurant and it's just full of white people. And I'm like, I'm so glad I have someone to talk about it with. Because when I talk about it with like people who aren't people of colour, they just don't get it. And they never will, and that's okay. But yeah, that's like how it's affected me to a degree. And it's, I feel like, I'm not trying to I feel like it's a lot worse like the darker you are. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Especially now, I think, going a little bit off topic, but also now in America, there's a lot of Asian hate crimes as well, because of COVID, and everyone's saying how COVID's from China
yeah.
and people.
The Chinese virus.
Yeah,
Kung flu, that's
and like no one really.
Kung flu.
Yeah, you never heard of that?
That's
kind of shit on.
That's messed
I
up.
believe the
That's-
president himself,
Wait, I want some-
Did he say
the
that?
ex-president, I
Ex-president.
believe, said that.
Yeah,
Wow.
and so there's a lot of, because people can't even differentiate Asians, if that like.
Yeah.
Especially in America.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, what's the
No.
topic today?
What? No,
we're
it's-
just-
it's
what-
not a
what
What are we
topic.
talking about?
We're actually talking about how to stress less, but we got very serious. And
Sidetracked.
100%. I'm
100%.
sitting
But
on one
important
of the
conversation to have.
We're kind of
100%.
talking
Yeah,
about
we're
nature
talking-
and nurture and how
It's gone completely off the rails.
Completely
It's
off the
gone
rails.
off the rails.
factors in your